Joining us for more is Texas Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller. Mr. Miller, thank you so much for being here. What do you make of the president's decision to roll back beef tariffs?
Well, he promised in his campaign that he was going to lower the price of oil and gas. It's dropped. He was going to lower the price of eggs. Eggs are down. And he said he's going to lower the price of groceries, so you can count on it. So this is one measure that he's deemed necessary to lower the price of groceries. And it's everything basically that we don't grow. It's coffee, bananas, mangoes, and he's included lowering the tariff on beef. Doesn't mean we're going to import more beef. It means just that the beef we're importing, we already have quotas. There's a maximum amount that can be imported, and we've hit that maximum. Just going to lower the tariffs on it.
Okay. Beef prices, though, up more than 13% since last fall. That's a significant increase. What is driving this?
Well, it's supply and demand. We have a lower number of cattle than we've had in quite some time. We went through a drought. Biden, canceled all the grazing leases on federal land. We now have 24 million acres of federal grazing that's unoccupied. The USDA said they were going to, work with Secretary Burgum at the Interior to open at least 5 million acres so we'd have a place to put our cattle in times of drought. So we need to regrow our cattle herd really. That's the only thing long-term that's going to lower the price of it.
Okay, the president recently announced a new DOJ directive ordering an investigation into the big four meat packers that dominate about 85% of the industry. What do you hope that this probe achieves?
Well, I called this in the first administration, Trump administration, and they launched an investigation under Attorney General William Barr. They were well into the investigation, and then, of course, Trump didn't get reelected. And the Biden administration kind of let it fizzle out, and nothing ever happened to it. So I called on the administration to relaunch the investigation. They have. We've got four big packers that control 85% of the meat market. Two of those are foreign owned. So I'm a cattle feeder. I've fed cattle. When all four packers offer the same price every week, makes you a little suspicious that there might be some collusion going on. And they own half the cattle in the feed yard. So if they don't want to buy my cattle, they just say, we'll process our own cattle. We don't need your cattle. So it makes it very difficult for the cattle feeder to get a fair shake. So I'm glad that they're doing this investigation.
Okay, speaking of fishy, the president has also questioned the rising price of boxed beef. He says it's fishy, those costs, and vowing that anyone manipulating the market, as you just mentioned, will pay a steep price. Is there a reasonable explanation for why the prices keep spiking? And what do you think about those claims?
Well, we've long suspected that the big four packers have been controlling the pricing in the market. So that's what hopefully the investigation will reveal what's going on there. Two of the big four just got $80 million apiece for price fixing. So we have to know it's going on. Lost that lawsuit. So hopefully we'll get this, and the consumer will get a fair shake. The cattle feeder will get a fair shake. The cow-calf producer will also get a fair shake. Everybody, I think, is possibly suffering at the collusion going on between the four big packers. And that's what we want to get to the bottom of and find out.
And Commissioner Sid Miller, thanks for joining us, and more News Nation right after this.